extensions with the Bobbi Boss Ocean Wave hair. I'm very excited. I did an excellent job with this hair. It's so funny, I went to work today because I had the fusion in for like the past 2 weeks, and I went into work, and yeah, my coworkers and everything, like, they noticed the difference. They were like, "Oh, I really like it. It's so full." I got a lot of compliments on it today. So it's fuller than the other way I wore it, and also I added more highlights, highlighting here. So I actually like the highlighting here. While I was doing the hair, I was a little skeptical on it, but now that I have it all done and my hair blended and on top of it, I really like it. It makes it look so realistic. I will show you pictures. I curled this hair, but I will show you pictures. I went to the Sade concert last night in Orlando, Florida. If there's any Sade fans or just people who just love Sade, go see her concert if she's in your town. If you've seen her concert, then you know what I'm talking about. But if she's coming to your town and you're a Sade fanatic like I am, she's one of my top 3 artists. Go see it. It is the best concert of the century, of the decade, just in general. Like, there were so many people there saying how they've seen like all these different artists, but that was the best concert ever, hands down. Sade, you probably, maybe one day you will see my YouTube video, but I love you and you are the bomb. Okay. Yeah, so I curled less of it, and I had more of the natural curl pattern, which is this in it, but I gotta figure out how to wear this hair at night and curl it. Well, actually, I know a way to get curls, but I need to figure out how to wear it at night better with it like this. But it was probably the way what I did was I twisted my hair. I twisted it all up, and then I kind of rolled it over once and pinned it. And so when I woke up this morning, it was like that. It was just really crinkly and big and just not flowing. It wasn't cute. So, today's Monday, so I gotta go to work. So, I had to do some quick bumps in it, but it looks good. Either way, it looks good. It holds a curl very well. I'm in Florida. It's humid weather. And it held, this is basically the way it looked when I walked out the house. The only thing that fell was literally like my hair. That's what fell more so, like the top part, just like more so my bang area. But other than that, this holds a curl pretty well. I mean, it's dropped like a little bit, but not drastically. So I think the good thing about the Ocean Wave is that it, I don't know if it's the texture of the hair, but it holds a curl very well. And it's really fluffy. I'm trying to get used to, this hair is like fluffy hair. It's just really fluffy. It's not like the Yaki straight where it's more like smooth and, yeah, I don't know how to explain it, more a little bit flatter. This hair, I don't want to say poofy, but it's fluffy. But I want to style it more so like I had it for the Sade concert. For the Sade concert, I just put like a couple of bumps just right here in this top part. I took 2 rows and I trimmed them and I made them a little bit shorter, and I bumped them, and the rest I just had, and like this area right here, and the rest I just had crinkly. It was very pretty. So I'll show you the video of that I'll show you the video of that at the end. But yes, let's talk about the extensions, ladies and gents, if you are watching as well. Let me show you. I am so pleased and satisfied with what I did, and that's why I'm really hoping I love this Ocean Wave hair, because if I don't like this hair, I'm going to be really, really mad, because it took me so long to put these extensions in. So I want to re-rut it and see how it does curly, like how it does, just kind of wavy. And I also want to wear it straight, not bumps like I have it, but straight. So yeah, I put layers in it. I have to have layers anyways, but so I want to see what it looks like straight, and also curly after it's wet, because I didn't like it, and it's an original state without a couple of bumps in it. It's just too uniformed, and I like my hair to be more, even though this is flowing, but I like for it to flow. I felt like this was straight and kind of bumped, and this was just like this tight wave. I didn't like the way that looked. It wasn't natural looking. I feel like this is more natural and flowing looking. Okay, so let me show you my extensions. I did a good job, don't y'all think? I'm so excited. Yay. Okay. So let me show you the extensions. Now, in the last video, I hate it when people do this. I'm so sorry, you guys. I hate it when people are about to do something and they just start talking and it's like this tease and it's like, why don't you just show me? So let me show you. In my last video, if I showed you my extensions, which I think I did, they were a lot bigger. They weren't, yeah, they were a lot bigger and they weren't as small, and they were, this part was soft. I need to show you how this part feels. But if you can see, I did it, you guys. It looks like the keratin fusion, but see, this is looking like it's dark because it's, whatever this bond is kind of like a clay base. But see, it's in there. And I have all these strands row by row in my hair. Okay. Ooh, I'm kind of sexy. Hey. I'm being silly. Okay. Lift my hair up back here. Now I'm sure you can see it, hopefully. This is how it looks, all these little tiny pieces. I did these tiny pieces row by row by row. Let me show you on this side. So I'm very, very proud of myself because they're smaller. They're so much more comfortable. On the other ones, when I would lay down, like, it wouldn't hurt, but I could feel it. It was a little bit uncomfortable, but it wasn't like anything overbearing. But this, I lay down and I sleep, and I can't even feel it, like when I lay down. Sorry. So I just want you all to see. It was almost like I was putting micros in my own hair. Okay? And so, let me show you all, what am I going to use? The thing is, like I said before, and I said it earlier in the video, I don't know if I'm creating this video, so I'm thinking it's all one. I'm kind of doing these in different segments, my videos in different segments. So I don't know if this is a separate video, if this is all connected in one video. If this is connected in one video, then then you just saw me putting in the extensions, and I was saying how you have to stir it so that the bond gets hard. You want it to be, the goal is to have it hard. It's still going to stick before, because like I said, my fusion, the last one I did, it was softer. And when I say softer, it was like you could just bend this part right here, the bond, like you could, it was just like you can somewhat bend this as well. I don't want to bend it too much, but this is hard. You don't want it to be really soft. You want it to be hard, because that's going to help in the longevity of your bonds. Okay, that's what's keeping your bonds in for 4 to 6 months. Okay, when it's soft, it'll wear down easier and come out. Okay, so I'm going to tap this. Maybe I'm seeing if you hear it. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me get closer. Okay, so here's a bone. I should use some scissors. But I think you can hear that. The sound of it, that shows you that it's hard. So it's in there. I'm just excited because I did it right. I did it right this time. Yeah, so it's in there. So these are going to last me. Hopefully, you know, I did it right. But I don't see why these aren't going to last me 4 to 6 months. Will I keep it in there 4 to 6 months? Who knows? Might just do like 2 months, because I love to switch. But I'm very excited. I'm very excited on how I put them. Ow, I gotta be. In the first times, she even says it on her video, to not try to put it like in your high ponytails and stuff like that. Like, give it about a week or so for the bonds to settle and kind of mold with your head. Now my edges are a little bit thinner here, but if I manipulate it correctly, see, I'm not in a mirror to really do this. I would be able to pull it back, but I would have to manipulate more so on this side. That's that edge. What's that? It's in a little green tube thing. It's that edge stuff. That's all that is right there. So weird because I mean, thank God I have hair, but I've never had breakage. And I recently, not from this, but just, I think it was from stress, had some breakage. So, yeah. So, let me come on this side, because this side, my edges are a lot better. If I were to take that, you know, I have to brush it and work it. You can't see. Like I said, that's just the edge stuff. But you see, you guys? You can do so much with this, you see? And like I said, this isn't just a regular sew-in, because with most sew-ins, you can do this, you know, if you leave your edges out and everything. But this, once my, you know, my bonds form more to my hair, like after a week or so, I can take it and I can pull it all the way up. Okay, now my hair is short in the back, so I would have to either, you know, gel that, you know, gel it like you would your, you know, if you were putting in a ponytail when your hair is shorter in the back, you know. But if your hair is longer, you know, like even like, you know, to here with shoulder, you'll be totally fine pulling your hair up. But either way, I can still manipulate this and put some gel on the back or the edge control on the back. And, you know, I would just have to manipulate this to make sure all my bonds were covered, you know. Same way you would for track, but you just manipulate it. Make sure your bonds are covered. I can't really see. This is my thinner side, so I will have to do more work here and making sure my bonds are covered. But you're getting the idea. Or you're getting the points. Like I said, because if you have longer hair, you're good. But like, let's say for instance this side. Ooh, that's kind of cute with that swoop. See that? You can't see the bonds because it's my thicker side. And like I said, I would gel that up my back. And I could pull my hair all the way up. Don't mind this. Don't mind my back. Okay. Let me take this one. I don't know if you can see it. But anyways, don't mind my back. If you can take it, and you can pull it up as high as you want to go. As high as you want to go. And you cannot do this with the sewer. Not at all. So I just want to do like a cute little, you know, cute little ponytail. Messy or neat. I can do that. And I can go, you can go high. Especially if your hair has the length to, you know, really go that high. You can go as high as you want. Sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. Okay? And you could definitely, you know, like I said, make this tighter and all that, but you don't want to do it like your first week. It's just like braids. Like when you get braids, you don't want to put a whole lot of strain on the braids. You know, some people do that. As soon as they get their micros, they just put it up on a point, and that's not healthy. You know, you need to let your braids kind of settle in and, you know, let your roots kind of get used to them and stuff like that. So, like after about a week or so, you can take this and, like I said, you can do whatever you want. And if you want, I didn't do this because I didn't want really like my hair out. You could put a strand, you could do a layer of extensions and then put a strand of hair. Like let's say you can do, like I said, they're real flexible. Like you can just maneuver this like it's your own hair. You see how I'm just moving this all around and all that? So I would do a strand, I would do some strands and then put a layer of hair over. Then I would do some more strands and then put a layer of hair over. And I'm saying that you could do that if you want to just do like, if you're somebody who just wants to do like a little cute ponytail with your hair and just do like, yeah, with your hair down. The way I did it, I can't do that, okay, because you will see my bonds. But if I did my bonds and did a layer of hair over that, I could do this, and I could do something just like this. It's kind of cute, and you know, do a little cute little updo and keep my hair, you know, down, and people would think it's my hair, you know. Maybe. If they know me, they know it's not my hair. Because I switched so much. But, you know, I could leave it down and, you know, just do something however you want to do this part being down. Okay? So, there's a lot of flexibility with this hair. And as I'm doing this video will probably not be attached to the other video because I can already tell it's kind of getting long. But, yeah, it may be. I don't know what I'm going to do as I edit it. But, yeah, there's a lot of flexibility to this hair. I'm loving this Bobbi boxes, especially as I'm moving it like around doing these ponytails. It just falls so pretty, like that Victoria's Secret hair, just kind of like it should be blowing in the wind. Oh, oh. Yeah, I'm really silly, like for real. Excuse my little pimple. Did a detox, and so like you do a detox and sometimes your impurities will come out your skin, but that's good because it's out. But anyways, yeah, so that's that. What was I gonna ask? Does your hair, so with the fusion, I showed you all on the video, but let me show you how much of my hair so I hate the way that looks in this video. It's cakey. It is cakey. So funny I had my hair over it. I didn't even realize what it looked like. Gots to be more careful. Alright, so this is my hair. Okay? That's my hair, and this is the extension. So the extension is on top of my hair. So if you're wondering, do your extensions, is your hair out? This is not like a sew-in. If you want to just do like a complete protective style where you don't want anything out, and if you want something out, you just want the bare minimum, this is not for you. This is not the technique for you. I'm sorry, you guys. This is irritating me. I should probably just cover it because it's really irritating me. It's also irritating me. My edges aren't thin, but they've gotten shorter. So especially if your edges are shorter, they appear thin. And I hate that because I've never had that problem, but praise God, it's growing. So also because of my New Grow Solutions, shout out to New Grow hair products. But yeah, so yes, when I curl this, if I were to curl this extension like I did, which is why I got this hair, I would be curling my hair. So I wouldn't want to curl these extensions every day. I mean, I just don't want to put heat on my hair every day. Even with this, I want to roll it or pin curl it or whatever. So just to let you know, your hair is out, but you don't have to curl your hair every day. You don't have to do that. But your hair is out. So if you're a natural sister, you can't do this because you know you would press out your top part, but just know if this gets wet, you're going to have to make sure you press all of the extension, because if not, you'll see this little kinky part through your extension or whatever. But your strands are small anyway, so it won't be a lot, but you know, you just don't want that. So yes, your hair, you know, is out. The only part of your hair that's covered is the part that the bond covers. That's the only part of your hair that's covered. Okay? I feel like I'm a little over the place, so I hope I'm really giving y'all information and helping you all out. But yeah, so um, yeah. So yes, your hair is out, but just if you're somebody like me who doesn't want to curl it every day, either find extensions that curl, already have a curl pattern to it, or just use a different curl method, whether that's like I said, doing pin curls, rollers, rods, whatever. I actually found another technique on YouTube that I'll be showing you all on how I'm going to start curling this when I want to wear it like this. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Y'all haven't asked these questions, but I'm thinking of stuff I would ask. Is the tampon really hot on your hands? No. I wish I would have showed y'all. If you put the tampon on, it's like a medium heat. If anybody wants to know if anybody's interested in getting this and you really want to know like what temperature to put the tampon on, put that in the comment box below, and I'll give you that information, so I can give you like accurately where you should put it. The thing is, you want to put it on full hot at first to let it melt, and then after that you can lower the temperature, but you don't want to lower it too low or it's going to harden again inside of the pot. So no. Now there's been some times where it has felt a little like when I got a lot or put too much on the bond, and it was a little bit, it was just hot, but it didn't like burn me. It was just kind of hot, like whoo, that's hot. But it wasn't. That was, like I said, a couple of times when I put too much on there. Yeah, but it's tedious. Like I said, once you get it, you got it, and I got it. But even though I got it, it's still very tedious. And even though I got it, there's still room for improvement. I still feel I could have room for improvement. But I do have it, and I'm excited, very excited. I did it. I'm very pleased. If there's anybody who would love this done that lives in the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater, Largo, maybe even Orlando, I don't know, area, I would love to do this, because I do hair on the side anyways. So I would love to do this on you. If you are interested in that, let me know. I already have one of my coworkers that wants me to do it on her hair. She's like, you've got to do this on me. So I'm very excited. She might, if no one's before, she'll be like my first client, but she really wants to do it. She was so excited. Like, she liked it when I first did it, but after this, she was like, Carol, you've got to do this on my hair. So, and she loved the Bobbi Boss hair and everything. So she was like, is that human hair? I was like, seriously? Bobbi Boss is like one of the best, even though it's from the beauty supply store and there's so much better online, because I'm a hair connoisseur myself. But Bobbi Boss is good hair. Majority of us, we can't knock Bobbi Boss. You really can't. Anyway, excuse my eyebrows. I gotta get my eyebrows done. I'm going to Las Vegas tomorrow. I'm so excited with my family, so I'm very excited about that. But yes, like I said, if anybody's interested and wants me to do their hair, of course I would be, definitely lower than the salon prices. But you still have to pay for services, but it would be a lot lower, because some things are like $1,000 or $500, and I would be lower than that. Yeah, some are like $500, $560, yes, and I would be lower than that. But I do a very good job, especially on somebody else's hair. I do a very good job. I'm very neat. I love doing hair. It's my passion. So, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm going to do some bangs. My friend, she has short hair, and I'm just going to do a couple in her bangs. So I'm just excited about this technique, because once you take it out, like I said, it's so easy. You just take this bond. I'm not going to take this out, you guys, so don't get too excited. But you just take your bond, and you just bend it back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and loosen it up, bend it back and forth, and break it, and then just pull it out, and it comes right out. And any excess, you just kind of take your fingers and separate it, or just comb it out. It's that easy, that easy. When I took out my first one, it probably took me about maybe an hour and a half to take them all out or whatever, because I was taking them out and also getting any excess that was left on the hair. But it was so, I had like minimal shedding at all, but your hair's going to shed anyways when you're not combing it, because I wasn't combing any of this, and I had it in about 2 weeks. But minimal shedding. Seriously, it didn't pull out my hair. Now if you do this and you just tug at your hair, you know how some people, they have glue and they just tug at it, yes, your hair's gonna fall out. Hello. But if you do it right and just pull it out, you know, take your time, you know, love your hair, be gentle, okay, not heavy-handed. It's really an easy breeze. It's worth it. It is so worth it. The ManeMaxx extension kit technique is awesome. So excited I found out about it. I'm so excited I get to introduce this to y'all, because like I said, there's not a lot of reviews on it. So I hope this was informative. If you have any questions, please let me know. Put them in the inbox below and I will get back to you. If you have any questions about how my Bobbi Boss hair is doing, my ocean wave, I'm going to do an update on that. But if you have any questions on that, I will do my best. This is my first time ever having the ocean wave. I will do my best to answer it, or recommend you to somebody else's YouTube page who can better answer it for you. But if you have those questions, answer below. And if you would like to, if you are interested in me doing these extensions on you, because some people, you know, there's a lot of people who love getting different styles, but they're not, one, they don't have the time. Well, I just kind of make the time because I'm busy, but regardless of the fact, they, you know, they don't have the time or the patience to do it on themselves, and some people just can't do it flat out. So if you are somebody who would like to try out this technique, and I won't necessarily try it out because you're going to love it, but if you would like to have this technique done to your hair, because it's one of the healthiest ways to put in extensions, if you would like this technique done on your hair, email me to the side below, wherever that icon is. Email me and let me know, or comment below and let me know too. All right. You guys take care. Be blessed. Love you guys. Bye-bye.
Shawty's be loving the way I rock my hat, fresh tie on a button up, fresh denims with a fresh vest